Okay guys, so welcome to our video. My name's Jamie.
And my name's Ben.
And today we're going to be showing you a range of different videos based on improving the joints around your body. So I will be showing you a standing version of the exercise and Ben will be showing you an adapted version of the exercise from a seated position. So what we're going to do before we move into the exercises is we're just going to do a nice short small warm up. The reason we're going to do that is to loosen up the body, to increase the heart rate, and that in turn reduces the chance of injury. So just by going into the warm up, all we're going to do is just start marching on the spot, nice and easy, left to right. And then when you feel comfortable, you might have already done it naturally, but we're just going to bring our arms into the motion as well. And if you can move them in sync with your legs, that's even better as well. And as we're just going to increase this exercise a tiny bit, so we're just going to bring the knees ever so slightly higher than what we was already doing. And then finally, we're just going to tap out to the side, left to right. And then we're going to incorporate our arms into it as well, from left to right. And then we're just going to go back into a march again. Trying to bring those arms into it as well. And then from the march, all we're going to do is bring the hands into an overhead position. Don't worry too much if you can't reach completely above your head, just go to where feels comfortable with you. And then the last part of the dynamic warm-up is we're just going to be punching out in front. And then finally, we're just going to go into some more static movements. So we're just going to be bringing our arms backwards, making nice big circles. And then we're going to go forwards, okay? Okay, and we're going to go into the video now, and hopefully you feel more loose and your heart rate's gone up and you feel a bit more warmer. Make sure you've got a bottle of water with you as well. Okay, so welcome to this exercise video where we're going to be doing exercises for the lower limb muscles using the exercise TheraBand. These exercises are going to involve both seated exercises and floor exercises. However, you can be innovative and use things like your sofa or your bed if you struggle getting off and on the floor. So the first exercise that we're going to do is a calf strengthening exercise. So if you just take a seat to whatever's near you or whatever is comfortable and safest to use, that might be a bed, it might be a seat. And how we're going to do it is we're going to put the band under the balls of the feet, okay? So once we're in that position, we're going to have a slight bend in the knee and we're going to be pushing away from the body and slowly coming back. And this is going to be nice and controlled and it's going to strengthen the calf muscle. So after we've done 8 on that side, we're just going to take a little rest, take it off that foot and put it around the other side. Again, around the balls of the feet, slight bend in the knee, and we're going to be having some tension with our arms and pulling away and coming back. Coming away and coming back. Okay, so the next exercises that we're going to be doing is going to involve tying the band into a loop. So the way we're going to do that is really easy, and we're just going to do a double knot but ensuring that we don't tie it too tight, otherwise you won't be able to undo it. So we're going to go over once and under, and we're going to repeat that action once again, like so. And once you've got it through there, we're just going to tighten it ever so slightly, and that's all we need to do with tightening. Okay, so it doesn't need to be super tight. And the way we're going to do this, again, is take a seat somewhere that's comfortable for you, somewhere that's safe. You might choose to do this on a seat or a bed or your sofa. Okay, so the way we're going to do it is loop it round one foot and then come in the other. Okay, so first of all, we're going to be going into knee extension. So we're going to be improving the quadriceps on this one. And the way we're going to do it is we're going to start on our right and we're going to step on the band of our left foot. So nice straight back, and we're just going forward and back down. Okay, and then once we've done the right foot, we can move on to the left. So just by going on to the left, I'm going to stand on it with my right, and I'm going to repeat onto the other side. So that's the final rep on that set. So we're going to go back to the right side to do our second set. And then lastly, before we move on to the next exercise, we're going to do our last set on our left side. So again, standing on it with our other foot. After we've done that repetition, the final rep on that side, we can easily move into the next exercise. So whereas before we was extending the knee up, this time we're going to be flexing it back towards our body. So with our opposite foot, we want to be standing as forward as we can, and we're going to be bringing our right side back towards us, okay? So it's more of a hamstring curl. And again, as the name suggests, we're going to be improving the hamstring muscles. Okay, and then same as the last exercise, we're going to do another set of 8 on each side. Okay, so the next exercise that we're going to be doing is hip flexion with the exercise band again. Now you can do this multiple different ways. You can do it standing, you can do it with or without the support as well, but it's probably advised to have something there close by just in case you're going to lose balance. If you do struggle with the standing, you're able to do this from a lying position as well, as Ben's demonstrating from behind. So what we're going to do is just align our feet so they're shoulder width apart again. I've just got my hand resting on the chair for a bit of balance support, and all we're going to be doing is flexing the knee up, so bending it forwards. And we're going to be doing 8 repetitions on this exercise before we move into a second set. And this exercise is going to be strengthening the hip muscles. And it's important to maintain a neutral posture and try not to lean to one side whilst you're doing this exercise. Okay, so after you've done 8 reps of that exercise, you can have a short break, and then we're gonna just go on to the other exercise. So it might just involve moving the chair around to the other side. Again, I've got it there for a bit of balance support if I need it. So we're gonna go again, starting from the bottom and bringing the knee forward. So this is another exercise for strengthening the hip muscles, and what we're going to be doing this time is hip abduction, so moving away from the body. Again, similarly to last time, you can have a chair there for a bit of balance support, or you can do this lying down as Ben's showing from behind. If you are doing it from lying down, you might just want to turn onto your side so you can get that abduction motion with your hips. Okay, so we're just going to start by standing nice and straight and coming out to the side with our leg. And again, like last time, we're going to swap around with the legs. So if you're lying down, you'll just need to face the other way. And when you're ready to start, we'll go out from the side. Okay, so the next exercise that we're going to move on to is the clam, and this exercise will focus on improving the strength of the gluteal muscles around your hip. So how we're going to do this exercise is by lying down flat on a sofa or a bed or on the floor if you can, and we're going to keep our feet together, and we're going to be allowing our hips to move our knees up towards the ceiling. We're just going to brace our head with our hand that's lowest to the bed, and the other hand can be on the top of the hip. It's really important whilst we're doing this exercise that we try to avoid our lower back rolling and moving as we're doing the exercise. So we're going to start from the beginning just by opening up the knees and slowly back down. It's a really controlled exercise, and it involves keeping the feet together. Okay, so after we've reached 8 reps on that side, we're just going to shift over to the other side and carry on the other side of the hip. So all I'm going to do is just adjust my position. So again, I'm ensuring that my feet are together and the band is around my knees, and I'm bracing my head with the arm that's lowest to the bed or the floor or the couch. Okay, importantly again, just making sure our lower back doesn't roll over to either side whilst we're doing the exercise. So we're just going to open up and start from there. Okay, so that's the end of that exercise after doing your next 8 reps, and that's the end of that exercise video.